This is like the 7th time I've started the vlog because we either keep getting approached by tuk-tuks or like nearly run over by tuk-tuks.
It's tuk-tuk central.
Yes.
We're in Old Town, quiet side of Old Town, looking for some lunch.
Yeah. Oh, that place looks good.
It does.
Should we have a look?
Yeah. I mean, there's no real plan for today's thing.
No, we thought we'd just start the vlog with no particular plan for the day. It's a Monday, so it's a bit more low-key, which is very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, just seeing where the day takes us, really. I thought we'd take you along.
Right?
Yeah.
What team?
Manchester United. I don't like football. Just up here, yeah. No, not right now. Maybe later. So our lunch was like £8 altogether, which is obviously very cheap, but like a little bit more expensive than some of Old Town, because this is like the bougier part of Old Town,
definitely
isn't it?
the bougiest lunch that we've had.
Yeah, but we just kind of felt like it.
Yeah.
The mood struck. It's a very villagey, homey vibe, despite it being a massive city, the Old Town, and we're just loving it here.
Yeah, it's
we
amazing.
already just love Thailand. Like, if this is at all representative of how the rest is going to be.
Yeah.
We're going to stay in Bangkok for another week. We've booked like a nice Airbnb.
Yeah, somewhere with consistent Wi-Fi, which is my only beef so far with Bangkok.
Yeah.
We came here after dark one time to check out the Rama the 8th bridge, which is just there.
This one, very impressive, and it lights up gold at night. It's cool.
And we saw that this place was like covered in people just hanging out. So we came and sat down by the river, and the bats,
Huge.
Giant bats everywhere.
They were vampires, they weren't bats.
And they were loud and like, they were not shy.
I didn't think bats could look like that. Like, I thought that on cartoons they had like big black scary bats. Turns out they're a real thing.
They're a real thing.
You don't get bats like that in the UK.
No, we just get like little grey fruit bats that don't really do much of anything.
Yeah, exactly. There's lots of grass floating in the river, but we don't know why. Does anyone from Thailand or the general world know why there's so many clumps of grass floating in the chaophrayariver? Let us know. Now we're gonna go check out the Wat Pho temple.
Yeah.
Which I believe is 20 minutes away on the bus.
Yeah.
So we're just on a tuk-tuk on the way to a temple, as you do in Thailand.
Yeah. I mean, we know it's touristy, but we really wanted to give it a go.
Yeah, exactly. We were going to get the bus, and then we didn't wait for long, to be fair. You can be easily convinced into a tuk-tuk. Yeah. But yeah, good way to see the city, and we're desperately holding on to our hats.
Hey.
We've arrived at Wat Pho, as you see. Is it Wat Pho?
Wat Pho, I think.
Wat Pho.
Watch me be wrong now.
It was 200 baht per person to get in, which is about £4-ish.
Yeah.
Which is double what we saw online, so maybe it's gone up.
Yeah, I mean, post-pandemic and stuff, right?
Yeah, but there seems to be a lot to do, and it's very big, so
Yeah,
we'll show you around. What you reading?
This information board about the monument to King Rama I.
Lovely.
Yeah. But I'm only about 20 seconds in, so I don't know much about it.
Right, well, I'll come back later then. Walk into Chinatown Chinatown now, which we've not been to yet.
No, really excited.
We just got quite lost in Chinatown.
Yeah.
Turns out Mondays are not the one. All boarded up.
Yeah.
At first we were like, oh, maybe we're just in the business district.
But no, it's just quite out of our day.
We are in the everything district. But we've had a look, we've got our bearings, and we'll definitely come back some other weekend.
We definitely did check it out again, so see the next vlog for that. The next morning, here's me pre-caffeine.
So we are just at a place called CASA PICASSO.
Yes.
Out for breakfast. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning and it's already 30 degrees.
Yeah, it's really hot for a day where you're climbing 300 steps.
Wish us luck getting up that in this heat.
I was stupid. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. We've done the Batu caves. That was a lot of steps. Oh, we did that cave in Ipoh. That was a lot of steps, and that was at lunch. So it was like, this will be easy compared.
Yeah.
Doesn't look easy compared.
I think the view will be good though.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Temptation to gong this gong, but I don't think you're supposed to.
I don't think so.
Hey, look. We have bells for days. But the view is well worth it.
Yeah, it's like you get a full 360 of the city. It's amazing.
You do. We thought that maybe it wouldn't be that good because obviously it's not the biggest thing in the city, but it's so central.
Yeah, it's just like absolutely stunning views. The skyline here is insane.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's well worth the climb.
Good afternoon.
Hey?
So it's a bit later in the day now and we've come to, God, I can't remember the name of the park.
Lumpini?
I always do that. Lumpini Park in Bangkok because we thought it looked a bit Central Parky.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, see if we could get a bit of a taste of nature in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Have a bit of a wander.
It's very impressive.
It is.
Giant lake, lots of nice trees.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very much a park, but
Yeah.
like a good one.
A nice breath of fresh air. We have found a monitor.
Yeah, it looks like a monitor.
We're just in the food hall for Siam Paragon. We've just arrived.
Yeah.
It's pretty like upmarket mall, but we've just come down to the ground floor where the food hall is to try and get some lunch, and it's massive!
It's honestly the biggest thing I've ever seen.
We can't see the end of it yet. We don't know what we want, so this might be a struggle. So these cost us £2 each, so 160 baht altogether. We've both got two slightly different varieties of duck noodles. Very excited to try.
Vinegar, I think.
Vinegar, yeah. And how is your noodle soup?
It's actually really good.
Oh, good.
Properly spicy, very hearty. Yeah? What about yours?
Mine's really good. It properly melts in your mouth, and I'm pleased about the lack of peanut because it seems to be in a lot of things, and I am not a peanut fan, am I?
No, but at least you're not allergic.
Yes, very true. We're currently in the largest English language bookshop in Thailand, and we're very excited about it.
Yeah, weirdly, we went to this branch in Malaysia as well.
Yes.
Like, well, the Malaysian branch of this shop.
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
And so far, it looks very similar.
It does. So we've been here for 2 weeks and we've still not made it onto a boat or a ferry.
Yeah.
We're finally getting a ferry across to Wat Arun, the temple. We could have got the bus, but we thought the ferry was the more fun option.
Yeah.
So it was,
You have to do.
yeah, it was 16 baht per person, which is, I do not know how to calculate that in my head. I think it's like 40p a person,
Yeah, something like that.
which is very worth it. at Wat Arun. It's very impressive. I would say it's not as good value for money as the other temple we went to. Yeah, which you would have seen before. But still worth coming.
Yeah, I think, you know, like you said, it's definitely worth it. If you only get to do one, I would do Wat Pho. I realise, you know, like, who am I to say this with what I'm doing? But this one does feel like it's mostly just people taking selfies and like fighting for the best.
Yeah, maybe it's the time of day that we came, but you kind of walk through and it's quite narrow and stuff, and everyone's just like giving you the evil eyes because you've got in the way of their like Instagram shot, which is kind of annoying. But
yeah, which was not the case at Wat Pho at all.
no, it wasn't, because we went at like sunset when there was less people, and it was more spacious and people were just a bit more respectful. But part of the experience is like getting the boat here and stuff as well.
We're sorry we didn't film a proper ending to this, but we hope you've seen that Bangkok is not a one-dimensional city and it has lots of layers that we're excited to explore further in our upcoming vlogs. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe and give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed.